Hello my dear friends, I'm Kirill and today we will take a look at the LEGO Technic set 42153. This is a Chevrolet Camaro from NASCAR racing series. Pretty small set, 672 pieces, but this car is pretty pleasant and now I will try to explain why. The box is pretty usual. Here we have Chevrolet logo and NASCAR Racing Series logo. The model has a lot of stickers. On the back side, as usually, we have another picture of the Lego model, and also here we have a picture of the original car with some main data, and it looks a bit different because of different color. And to be honest, I don't recognize these two pictures as the same car. And now we can take a look at the instruction book. It has no information because it's not a 18 plus set, so we have 4 steps in building process and nothing special here. In the end of the instruction book we have 1 page showing the functions, 1 more picture of the original red car, of course parts list, and also the set has a lot of stickers, but this time stickers look really cool. I will not apply them because I will disassemble this model. I need these pieces for my own creations, but if you buy this set as a toy for your child, it would be cool to apply the stickers because they look really nice. The first step contains not too many pieces. There are 672 pieces in total in the set, and here we have 1 frame, just a few beams and corners, some connectors, pins, and 1 gear rack, these interesting connectors, and these half pins that can be connected to usual system studs. After the first stage we have the front part of the car. We have steering, the bottom shaft, 12-tooth gear, and of course a gear rack, and 1 more shaft is connected to the V8 piston engine. And also the steering wheel is already mounted, but it's impossible to turn it because it's mounted on a static axis. On the second step we have a lot of gears and a differential gear, what is not common for the cars of this scale. It's cool, and you can see that this set contains a decent amount of gears. I like it. Also here we have 1 bin with perpendicular holes, 1 more frame, 2 panels, red panel I think it will be seat, and this black panel. Other pieces are pretty common, but I like this set of gears. The second stage is finished, and now we have 2 functions: steering with reduction 12 to 20 here, and also we have differential gear and working piston engine, and the classic scheme here, 2 intersecting shafts from the top to the bottom through this green gear with round central hole. You can see that when I rotate the steering shaft, the engine shaft is static, doesn't rotate, and when I rotate engine shaft, it doesn't affect the steering system. So it's classic scheme, but I like it, and I like that here LEGO uses this relatively new 20-tooth gear. The third stage has a set of mirrored blue and red pieces, wheel arcs with prints, and each part of blue color has a mirrored pair in red. Also here we have some pieces in white, a few black panels, and it's time to create the body of the car. So now our car has a roof, left and right sides, and the back of the model is already finished, and we have the first stage to finish the front part of the car. On the last stage we meet wheel arcs without prints for the first time, two wheel arcs in white, and also these panels in white color, some common pieces, a lot of panels in black once again, and finally we will add wheels, 43.2 mm wheels. Two tires have 22 mm widths and two tires have 14 mm widths. So this is our Chevrolet Camaro, and surprisingly I like how it looks. No complex shapes here, but to my mind it looks pretty stylish. No front lights, but I think racing car from NASCAR series have no front lights. Here we have tail lights. The only moment that I don't like is this gap between the bottom part of the car and the wheel arc. And this model has very interesting feature. All the body is shifted. You can see that there is a half stud offset between the chassis, between this layer and the body. And that's why it was quite interesting to assemble this model. And the model has two functions. The first function is steering. The turning angle is pretty big, so it's possible to play with this model on some limited area. It's pretty maneuverable car and it's cool. And the second function is a V8 piston engine. You can see the shaft in the middle of the model, and the engine is hidden under the opening hood. It's cool that we can open it and see it in action. And this car has no opening doors like Bugatti 42151 or, for example, McLaren 42123, as far as I remember. So let's summarize my review. In spite of the fact that there are no complex shapes in bodywork, I like how it looks, but maybe somebody will call it just a brick on wheels. Regarding the pieces, if we compare to Bugatti 42151, here we have a lot of gears, here we have differential gear, and from this point of view this car is much better than Bugatti. But Bugatti had a lot of details. It has 230 pieces more. Here we have less pieces. Panels are bigger than in Bugatti, and here we have no opening doors. But in general, Bugatti has much simpler mechanisms, just two angular gears connections, just a few bevel gears and that's all. And here we have some extra gears, here we have intersecting shafts, and yeah, technically I think this model is a bit more interesting than Bugatti. But of course Bugatti has very interesting piston engine. And what is better regarding the pieces, that this car has three colors: white, red and blue, and if you want to build your own cars you need some more sets as source of pieces, because your car also will have a few colors. And here we have, for example, one red panel, one blue panel, one blue arc, one red arc, two white arcs, and it's inconvenient for your own creations. On your screen you can see complete parts list. In general, I like this small set. Of course, it's pretty simple car, but for example, it can be considered as the first LEGO Technic set. It has some basic functions. You can learn how the steering system works or how the piston engine works. And of course, you can find here some interesting and useful pieces. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share your thoughts about this set below the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!